Hey, what is up, you guys? You're watching Team APS. I'm with Calvin and Chris again, and in today's video, we are going to propose some new Yu-Gi-Oh rules. And how we decide to do this is each of us has one new rule that we're going to, propose to, and the other two are going to kind of talk about it. We're going to break it all down. Would it be a good rule? Would it be a bad rule? Who wants to go first?
I'm going first. Okay, so the rule I would like to see happen in Yu-Gi-Oh! And change in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is I feel like you should be able to play quick play cards from your hand on your opponent's turn.
So what's the idea with
Reason why I feel that way is because the name of the card, quick play, makes me feel like I should be able to play it like that. That's really the only reason why I think that should be a rule.
What do we think of it? Nah.
What?
I'm erring on the side of no.
Why?
You didn't say like a DP Yu-Gi-Oh! Busted? No, them moments? No, that'd be too busted. That'd be
think
too
about
busted.
like Book of Moon, quick play from your hand on your opponent's side. You keep head advantage.
Then why do we have traps?
Why do we have hand traps?
I mean, well, see, the thing is, like, that's kind of, that's like the role that hand traps fill, though, is like being the quick play spells from your hand, but in that sense,
I want quick play spell to be quick play spell from my hand. That's the way I feel.
I mean, but
then you lose
but that's the whole point of being able to set it.
You lose the commitment
But
part.
maybe I don't want to commit to the field, though.
Yeah, but that's the balance. Wouldn't you agree? Because, like, think about it. Whenever you, like, set your MST, you're like,
it can get you during my hand phase.
Right, you're making a commitment and setting it.
But then you pretty
That's
much
the
just doing
balancing
your damn
part.
job.
Otherwise, if you could just destroy spell and traps from your hand and your opponent's turn, like, so if you have a set card and I want to activate Tinky, I have to, like, okay, that could be my opponent's set MST, so there's a risk involved. But if you have MST in your hand, you can just use it in my turn. Like, that's not fair.
That'd be busted. I'm sorry.
That'd
be too busted.
And I mean, think about all those quick play spells that aren't like Book of Moon or MST. Like, think about the crazy ones that, like, summon something from the deck, like, you know, or like from the grave, like Silver's Cry, or, you know, that just.
That'd be dope. It will give you that extra.
In your defense, I will say there are other card games where you can do similar-ish stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I don't remember which one it was. It might have been like Rice Words or like Vanguard or something we tried out. You know the game about the
Based on
anime.
anime.
Aaron used to play it.
I think you should be able to play quick play spell cards during your opponent's turn from your hand.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen other games that can do similar stuff. I'm gonna give it a. What are you going?
10 out of 10, that rule should be in effect right
That's
now.
like a solid 5 out of 10.
I'm definitely gonna kind of give it a thumbs diagonally down. Like, okay, I see where it could be fun. I'd love to be able to use
so
Book of Moon
interesting.
and stuff, but then if it did, I feel like MST and stuff would get limited. Twin Twisters, MST, like, I don't know.
What's your rule, Paul?
My rule is, I think that. So this actually started with that one other video we did.
Major key
about
alert.
flip effects, but I don't think you should get 2 normal summons per turn, but I think that you should get 1 normal summon and 1 set per turn.
And that sounds balanced.
I think that sounds perfectly balanced. I don't, because it's to start off with, like you suggested, you know, what if you got 2 normal summons per turn, because we were talking about how flip effect monsters can maybe be good. Then obviously a bunch of decks will abuse that, because we've seen what Seraphonite and stuff does. But what if, you know, you got 1 normal summon per turn and then 1 set? And, like, that's just it. So then you could summon your, like, Spirit of the Fall Wind, you know, the thing that searches the flip effect monsters. You could, like, summon her and use her effect and search your flip effect monster and then, like, set it. I think that could be fun for a lot of different decks that need to, you know, set things to get started, but also need to summon things to do something. And then setting flip effect monsters doesn't slow your turn down so much. So maybe a card like Magician of Faith, or, you know, Mask of Darkness.
Even something that has a graveyard effect when it gets, because a lot of decks that come out, I always have that one monster that say when this card gets destroyed by battle.
Or when this card is sent to the graveyard.
Yeah, and you don't really want to play it because it's just a random weak card. It does nothing but search.
Yeah.
That'll be the purpose of that. That's my extra set.
So yay or nay on my rule?
I think your rule's more practical than Calvin's rule.
My room, that's a predicate.
Like, I think yours is a little more practical because, like, not only does it, it allows you to do a little bit more on your turn or turn one, but it also it's also like a crowd control thing too because now your opponent has to get over 2 monsters instead of 1. And in a sense, they can still play 2 monsters instead of playing 1 monster. So,
It's balanced.
yeah. So I mean, so like,
Yeah, that's a good way to
so
look
like, instead of getting destroyed, your opponent has to commit a little bit more to pretty much get over your board.
I like what you said too. Is sort of like one monster is a known threat. The other one's like an unknown threat. So like. Like you can say in Gravekeepers, what's the one like that's unaffected by other cards when Heretic? So you could like normal summon Heretic and like set Spy or something. Then Gravekeepers can actually get
That'll be
moving
so much fun.
and like have some field presence, but it's still not overpowering. It's still slow. Like it's not,
New video alert.
You want to talk about Gravekeepers?
No.
Okay, good.
What if we did a duel where we used our new rules?
Maybe we should try it. 1,000 likes in the live.
Get us to 1,000 likes and we'll have a duel using the rules that we made right now.
Yeah.
All right, so now your rule.
See, my rule's a little different
Because some BS.
it doesn't actually.
Link summoning.
Nah, see, my rule will kind of help link something because
They're gonna hate you for this thing.
and
They hate link
and
summoning.
well, in a sense, it'll help everybody because what happens is like with my rule, it's gonna kind of not affect necessarily. What's gonna affect gameplay? Let me tell you what it is. The rule I propose is essentially it's a deck building rule. Essentially, I want 18 card side and extra. 18 card side and extra. Just with creating new mechanics in the game, link summoning, even when they brought out exceed summoning, things like that. Yeah, extra deck space is super tight, and I think 3 more monsters would help. Also, side decking wise, I think making side deck limit 18 will also like help out a little bit, and it also kind of balance it out too because it makes you think a little bit more. You got 3 more cards in your side deck that you can side. And especially with people playing 60 card decks now, what's 3 more cards?
Yeah,
I can see the issue they're going to 18, but I want the side to go down, honestly.
You want to go down?
Why do you want to go down?
I want to go because I feel like a lot of people.
Look, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this. He basically wants it to go down just because he feels like your deck should be your deck. Like, side decking should be an option.
That's fair logic.
Is that what you're going to work to? And the reason why I disagree with that is because it creates too much disadvantage. Like,
Every deck has a bad matchup.
every deck has a bad matchup, and they're pretty much screwed. Your side deck is there to pretty much liberate those matchups.
So I guess in his defense, he
A lot of
wants
decks
it
with
to.
main side deck cards just take down decks.
In the deck,
So I guess you would
you can
rather.
change it.
So would you say you're like a fan then of like sort of matchup roulette, where like you win certain matchups, but you just lose certain matchups, and there's not much you can
Because
do
some certain
about
matches
it?
that you bet, you have to actually play to win.
So you gotta figure it out.
You gonna see can
That's
you actually
true.
play it?
It's not an
You
easy
can't just
matchup.
go one time.
That's true.
But then what about those ones that really are like nigh unwinnable matchups? I'm trying to think of a really extreme one. Like saying
That's why
like
you better prepare your deck for it.
Like I just think I
So
don't know.
so you can look at that multiple ways.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would just mean a lot of people would be siding a lot of main decks. So I can't think of, I guess, so many of those like, super unwinnable matchups off the top of my head. Just think, those ones where, like it gets off Naturia Beast turn 1, it's like you're playing Necroz or Gym Knights or something.
And that's actually a rule, and don't go back to the extra deck thing. That's actually a rule that like it's been rumored for years, but it's never
I feel
happened.
like it's never been rumored. That's
Yeah.
just people whining. People
Let's
whining
make sure
their
you're
next
18
deck.
though.
Yeah,
It's
people
hard.
whine
With
about-
more and more and more and more instant cards.
I've never really whined about it, but like now, like with Link Summit and the fact that like your boards get bigger, I feel like is your board actually getting bigger? No.
So you get one extra zone.
Yeah, you get one extra zone. What's
So
that
why
getting?
18 instead of 20? just feel like it's a better.
20 is just too much. 20 gives you too much free reign. That's
I
5
like
more
that
cards.
18 is divisible by 3. I feel like something about that is crucial.
Because the limit for cards, the most you have is 3.
Yeah, and that's why I
Now,
thought
if it was
that.
4, probably 16 or 20.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I thought that 18 was a good number just because a play set is 3.
Stay
And
in school.
essentially-
Math is
Yeah,
important.
a play set is 3, and essentially, with Link Summoning coming out, if you do end up playing a play set of something, or play 2 and 1, or any combination of 1-1-1, essentially, yeah, you'll have 3 spots for it, and pretty much you can play a play set of a card if you wanted to.
So thumbs up or down? I think it's thumbs up for me. I mean, like his role. I mean, thumbs up.
I'm here.
Thumbs up for me. Okay, so I guess we win.
What?
Our roles got thumbs ups.
So
They
you
don't like-
got
they
a
don't like-
Yu-Gi-Oh card with
Yeah,
Cat.
I don't even know. Do I look like trash? I eat a bagel.
There's some resemblances.
No, like,
So what do you guys think about our 3 rules? I think mine's pretty sound. Makes sense. I agree
just
with
toot
yours.
your own horn in.
Well, hey,
No, I think yours is pretty balanced.
I think yours is pretty good.
I
too.
think mine is like well overdue. Like,
I mean,
and
I
I think it needs to happen.
I was agreeing with Calvin though on the side deck part. Maybe that should stay 15. Maybe I don't know. I'm more torn on it, but the extra deck should definitely.
Yeah.
It's just because you have to put the link monsters in the extra deck. So
Yeah.
like that's forcing
you do?
spake, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the link
Oh, I
monsters.
haven't read the rules
I
or
think so.
anything for this stuff yet, so pardon my ignorance.
Yeah, but I definitely can get
To
behind
to
it.
my knowledge, yeah. If we're wrong,
Yeah,
just don't destroy this video. Thumbs up if we're wrong.
Yeah.
If Paul is right, he's right. If Paul is wrong, he's still right. It's Paul.
Right, and now Calvin.
But I think
Yeah.
I think we're right.
I believe so.
Clearly.
If we're wrong, I
No
doubt it.
debating.
I doubt it.
So let us know. What do you guys think
Let
of
us
our
know.
different rules?
And 1,000 likes if you want to see that duel with these rules in place.
Yeah, we'll do it too.
What if we want to see Calvin eat a piece of chicken?
Get 1,000 likes. Matter of fact,
You
get
can meet him.
1,000
You
likes.
can meet him at Fort Worth and
Oh
see
yeah,
that
April
already.
15th. April 15th. We
Yeah.
will be at the Fort Worth Regional, and I'm shooting a skit for the channel, and I need 6 to 8 people. Not 6 to 8, 6 to 8. Like
There will be
6 to 8.
68 people on the show.
I like turtles.
So, yeah, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you love the video, let us know about these new rules, what do you think of ours, and what rules would you suggest? If you were able to make one change to the game, nothing crazy, calm down. But, yeah, that should be it. Sponsor and social media stuff down in the description, and we will catch you guys in the next one.